Right after the Go West patch drops, there's going to be an event called the Spiegelman 10 to 100 leveling event. Basically, if you don't know how this works, when you create a character, that character is eligible to be entered into the Spiegelman 10 to level 100 event, and you could level up to 100 super quickly. I'm talking like within 10 to 15 minutes or something. It's super fast. So in this video, I'm going to tell you which 7 characters that you should do when you're new to the game to boost your account very early on. These classes I chose based off of whether they are annoying to mob and how useful they are very early into the game. This event is huge in getting your level 2 links right away and can make your progression way faster. When you create a character for this event, all you have to do is click on the star tab on the left side of your screen and you'll see the Spiegelman event where you can enter it and level up super quickly. They even give you all the gear that you need past the event so that you can level up as well. Last time we had an event like this, we could only put 1 character a day in the 10 to 100 event, so keep that in mind as you're doing these characters. You're probably only going to be able to do 1 of them per day. With that being said, let's get right into it. The first character that I would do is Evan. Now, Evan is very important to do right away because it gives you the Evan link skill, which increases the duration on your runes. Runes give you double XP, and very often on sunny Sundays, they have these events in game that make runes even more strong. So it's very important to have extra duration on your rune right away so that all of your training in the future becomes way faster. I've also personally found Evan kind of annoying to train in the early levels when you only really have your win circles. So putting it through an event like this is huge. The next character that I would work on is Mercedes. Now, Mercedes, similar to Evan, increases the amount of XP that you get. The Mercedes link, it gives you a flat bonus percentage of XP, 10% at level 1, 15% at level 2, and 20% bonus at level 3 link skill. The thing about Mercedes is it can be a little bit annoying to train if you're brand new to the game and you don't understand how the combos work. So putting it through an event like this where you could get it to level 100 very quickly will help you level up so much faster. To be fair, they did make Mercedes easier to level by increasing the duration of the Ignis stacks on it, which give it a ton of damage, but it's definitely something that you should do instantly because it increases all of your XP across all of your characters, and the value on it is always really good. Mercedes also gives you a cooldown reduction from the Legion block, so it makes all of your cooldowns come up faster, and that actually makes your gameplay way smoother without even you realizing it, to be honest. The next character that I would put through this event is Phantom. What's really cool about Phantom is it gives you a lot of crit rate, which can be so insanely valuable when you're early on and you don't have a lot of crit rate through your Legion or maybe other links, and it makes your damage way higher. Phantom itself is also kind of annoying to train, having to go around and steal skills, or if you can't do that, then the Phantom skills themselves aren't ideal. So putting them through the 10 to 100 event is super high value because not only do you not really have to worry about stealing skills that much, you also can get the bonus crit rate from Phantom right away. And the Phantom Legion block gives you Meso obtained that scales with everything, so you'll start being able to gain Mesos way earlier into the game at a higher efficiency. So I definitely recommend putting Phantom in this event as well early on. The next class I recommend gives you a ton of damage for training and bossing. It's Arc. Arc's training past 4th job is not that bad actually, but since the 10 to 100 gets you to 4th job, it makes the value in putting Arc in this pretty good. Training Arc when you're in Spectre mode is good, but training Arc when you are off Spectre mode makes me wanna, let's just say, never play Arc again. So getting Arc over with right away can be huge for your account's progression. It gives you a link skill that gives you damage over time as you keep attacking, which is super strong for mobbing and bossing because this link skill is always going to be up and gives you a lot of damage right away. It can also be upgraded to a level 3 link skill, just like all the previous link skills, by the way. So it's really beneficial to get it up early so that as you progress through the events and you get these characters to level 200 plus, you can use the event resources to get them to level 210 and make yourself even stronger. Arc's Legion block is strength, so if you're a strength main, it benefits you, but if you're not, then it doesn't benefit you. But the link skill is super important to get right away. After Arc, we're going to be doing another link skill that gives you a lot of damage, which is Demon Avenger. So Demon Avenger, just like all the previous links, can go to level 3 link, so it's very important to get it to level 101 right away so that you can put it in the other events that are going on and get it to level 200 quickly, and to 210 after that for the level 3 link. The Demon Avenger link gives you a damage percent flat that has 100% uptime, and it actually increases your damage a lot. It's very, very important to get it early on. Now, training Demon Avenger is actually really good after 3rd job because of their Crescent Slash, the spinny one. It's actually a pretty good mobbing skill, but I would say you still want to put it in this event so you could get the link skill right away, and it'll make all of your accounts progression way faster. The Legion block is boss damage, so that will help you when you're clearing your early game bosses like Lara and whatnot. So I definitely recommend doing Demon Avenger in this event as well. Now, this next pick might be a little bit controversial, but I'm going to say to recommend doing Aran in this 10 to 100 event. I personally found Aran's training at lower levels kind of annoying, with its up jump being a little bit weird and a lot of people not liking it, and your main mobbing skill being like the ice water wheel thing like your Tanjiro. I find that Aran's mobbing doesn't really get that good until at least 4th job, so I would do Aran in this event and get it over with. The cool thing about Aran is you only really need level 2 link on it. Level 3 link isn't too necessary, so this is kind of like a one and done. Once you get it to 100, you could easily get it to 120 after that and just call it there. The Aran link skill gives you combo orb XP, so what that means is as you're mobbing a lot, you're going to see these little combo orb spheres spawning around the map, and if you jump into it or walk through it, you get a bonus chunk of XP, and that bonus chunk of XP is very strong in level 200 and below training. After level 200, it doesn't really matter too much, but getting this very early into the game can make your progression way faster. Aran's Legion block is only HP recovery, so it's not too important, but I think the link skill early on is insane value. And last but definitely not least, it's still the best and cutest class in the whole game, is Lara. So Lara's training actually is really good past 4th job. 2nd job, it's decent, but its 3rd job doesn't really get anything, so I would recommend putting it into the 10 to 100 event. The Lara link skill is incredibly strong for mobbing. It gives you a massive amount of bonus damage for mobs in particular as you're training. So having the Lara link very early will help you one-shot so much easier, especially when you get into higher level maps, and is very important to get. The Lara link skill doesn't go to level 3, so you can get it to level 120 really easily and let it chill there for a while. Its Legion block only gives int, so if you are a int user, then it benefits you, but if you're not, then it doesn't. But I would still highly recommend getting the Lara link skill as early as you can, because it'll help your training so much, since you'll be able to one-shot things way easier. Now, I'm just going to list out a few more classes that I think can be decent in the 10 to 100 event, but they didn't make my top 7. The first one being Hayato. Hayato gives you a crit damage block and decent link skill that gives attack and all stat, so that increases your damage a lot. Hayato's training below 200 is pretty trash, but it didn't make it to the list because I would just recommend Terra Burn it instead. Another class that can be decent on this is Kana. Kana's link skill gives you damage percent, which is very, very valuable, but Kana is also really easy to train, so I figured that it wouldn't make it into a list like this just because it's too easy to train. And lastly, another one that I was considering was Kinesis. Kinesis gives you a crit damage link skill, which is very strong, helps you with mobbing and bossing, but Kinesis also has a annoying beginning storyline that you have to complete before you can even put it into the 10 to 100 event, so I didn't consider it at all. With that all being said, I hope this video helped you out. Maybe consider helping me out by sharing this video with others, or maybe subscribing to my channel. And if you want to talk to me directly, I stream almost every single day and look forward to a lot more videos that are going to help you progress and make the game a lot more enjoyable for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much to my beautiful members, Blazefire, Shooms, Uju, Shagad, Ravi Espa, Grim4K, Koga, Pabo, Picolneer, Jesse, Dante Victory, Zats, and CK. I appreciate you guys so much.